Hello and welcome to another installment of the Lone Wolf Adventures. I am your guide, UHM Alpha Wolf. Thank you so much for being here. And no, you are not seeing things. This is Overwatch instead of Destiny. I will actually be taking this video to take time and say why I'm going to be stepping away from Destiny for a little bit, focusing more on Overwatch and maybe a couple different games for this series. I am essentially just fed up with Bungie and Destiny in recent weeks here and just need to step away from them probably until the next DLC comes out. Maybe even further past that. Maybe I will just be done with Destiny altogether. I would really hate for it to come to that because I have been a huge fan of Destiny since day one. I've been a Bungie fan since Halo 1. So it's really hard for me to walk away from a company I've had so much loyalty to. But in leading up to this video, I have been trying to produce 2 new videos for the Lone Wolf Adventures. One with the Brakazan strike in Destiny and another with the Savathun Song strike. And I essentially just lost all motivation to make them because every time I would be recording the script I had written out, I would go off script and start just ripping into Destiny, and it just wasn't good for the videos. It did not flow well, and I feel that's not fair for people who are watching it thinking it's going to be like all my other videos I had done with Destiny and be, talk about strategy, having a little fun, making jokes here and there, and then me just go off topic and just rip Bungie a new one because, let's face it, Destiny's been having a really bad year ever since Destiny 2 came out. Although I will say I was a fan of stuff like the token system, a lot of people didn't like it. And the whole Eververse loot box fiasco that's now happened 2 times over, once towards the end of the regular vanilla Destiny 2, right before Curse of Osiris, where they blatantly rigged it for you to not get loot boxes or make it very hard to get them from Tess Eververse, to the whole Dawning fiasco, where you sit there, you see all this really great armor teased, and you think you're going to be ready to go grind like all hell in these Dawning things, just to essentially get a bunch of crappy vehicles and realize if you actually want any of that cool armor they showed you, that you have to start coughing up real money, as if the money you already spent on the game and the DLC wasn't enough. And just through all that, it's really left a bitter taste in my mouth. I've always tried to be very loyal to Bungie. I'm probably the one guy who sits there and would endlessly defend them on social media, be it either on their Facebook or various fan pages on various social media. I'm the one guy who, no matter how badly Bungie drops the ball, I am sitting there trying to justify it and stand by them. And honestly, it's just taking its toll on me. I need to step away for a little bit. Is it going to be permanent? I say that now, but it probably will not be. I can't stay away from Bungie for long. They'll probably rope me back in one way or another. But for now, just for the sake of producing better videos and stuff that I could actually be excited about, I just felt I need to step away for a while, play some Overwatch. I also might work Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered into this series, or just anything else I feel can provide good video content for me as a random player playing with others. Now, yes, stuff like this and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered would be in PvP setting, whereas, yes, in Destiny I was pretty awful at the PvP, and I said that multiple times throughout various videos, but in Overwatch I am actually not too bad as long as I can get one of 5 characters. Those characters being Soldier 76, Roadhog, Reinhardt, Reaper, or D.Va. Soldier 76 being my favorite because he has a real Halo Reach feel to him, and what I mean by that is he's pretty basic. He just has his sprint, he has an automatic weapon, and helix rockets that serve like grenades. And Halo Reach is one of my favorite games because it was made before a lot of the first-person shooters relied on you building your own classes, and loot boxes became a real big thing in games like Call of Duty, where, you get these loot boxes, you get the different weapons as you level up to build your own class with whatever you want. And pretty much, I like the way that Overwatch is. You get a bunch of characters with predetermined loadouts, and they all have their strengths and weaknesses versus other characters. Like, for example, one character, if you see me doing a lot of Soldier 76 videos that I'll be ranting about, would be Moira. Yes, she annoys the hell out of me, but that's because 1v1, unless you get her with helix rockets, if you're just left to try and shoot her with your rifle, the life she takes from you and heals herself with is essentially breaking even on her end, and you end up dying. But now playing as Reaper, being close range with Moira, I could pretty much just use my shotguns and deal with her pretty easily, unless I was already low on health and she just finishes me off. But yeah, it's just a situational basis. Some characters are better than others when put into a 1v1, but ideally you would like to think you would be playing with a team. So if you're playing as a team, you shouldn't worry about running into a Moira in a 1v1 situation. But that's part of the fun in being the Lone Wolf Adventures. I am just some guy going around being teamed up with random people in a game that is meant to be played with teams, given that a lot of this stuff is objective-based, and you just have people like me running around trying to get kills while still hanging around the objective. I'm not saying I completely tell my team to go screw themselves. I still try to do stuff around the objective, but there's no communication. I'm not sitting there grouping up with people. We're not doing anything well planned out. We are all just happen to be doing a really good job while all doing our own thing in the vicinity of each other. But since I have friends and family that own and play Overwatch, maybe I will be able to form up a team and finally be able to play as Reinhardt or someone that isn't really good to play as a solo character. And then I would have to change the name of the series from Lone Wolf Adventures to something else. But for now, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. In the time being, I am still just some guy playing with a bunch of other randomly paired people and having a hell of a fun time doing it. Well, in terms of commentary, that's it for this video. If you guys want to finish watching it, I will be cutting out shortly here and let you guys finish seeing how this ends. Spoiler alert, my team wins. But if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, you know the drill. Thumbs down and negative comment. And until next time, this has been UHM Alpha Wolf. Have a good one.
Seconds remaining.
I've got you in my sights. Age before you.
Double kill.
Yes, you're coming in third.
I will watch over you. 30 seconds remaining.
It's nearly over. How about revenge? Nice shot.
10 seconds.
No one can
I don't quit till the fight's done. No rest for the weary.
Victory. Play of the game.